Understanding direct and indirect objects can really elevate your grasp of sentence structure. Let's dive right in. First, let's clarify what a direct object is. A direct object is the person, place, thing, or idea that directly receives the action of the verb. It answers the questions what or whom. For instance, in the sentence, the teacher explained the lesson. The word lesson is the direct object. It's what was explained. Now, how do we identify a direct object? A simple trick is to find the verb first, then ask yourself, what or whom, after the verb. If you can answer that question with a noun or pronoun, you've found your direct object. Next, let's talk about indirect objects. An indirect object is a person or thing that is indirectly affected by the action of the verb. It usually answers the questions to whom or for whom. For example, in the sentence, she sent her friend a postcard. Her friend is the indirect object. She's the one receiving the postcard. To identify an indirect object, look for the verb and then ask to whom or for whom. If you can answer that question, you've located your indirect object. Now, it's important to note that indirect objects typically appear with verbs of giving, showing, telling, or sending. They usually come between the verb and the direct object. The basic structure for a sentence containing both is subject plus verb plus indirect object plus direct object. Let's break this down with a few more examples. In the sentence, the chef cooked his family dinner. Dinner is the direct object because it's what was cooked, and his family is the indirect object because they are the ones receiving the dinner. Another example, the manager offered the team a bonus. Here, bonus is the direct object, and the team is the indirect object. The team is the one benefiting from the offer. Sometimes you might encounter sentences without an indirect object. For instance, in she bought a car is the direct object, but there's no indirect object present. Remember, not every verb can take an indirect object. Verbs like run or jump don't work with indirect objects because they don't involve giving or transferring something to someone. To sum it up, direct objects receive the action of the verb directly, while indirect objects receive the action indirectly. By practicing identifying these components in various sentences, you'll become more comfortable with their roles. So, the next time you write or analyze a sentence, look for those direct and indirect objects. They're the key to understanding the action and the relationships between the elements in your sentences. Keep practicing, and soon spotting them will become second nature.